Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another JJK Phantom Parade video. And today I thought I'd go ahead and give y'all a update on my account because just recently we had all of the monthly stuff renew in the shop. Like if you look at the shop here, right? That's typically what I use to determine the month. If you look in the shop, you can see that the favorable monthly cube pack is back, and that came back like yesterday because we have 29 days left. If you look at the battle pass, you can see that the battle pass is actually restarted, and you know what? We'll start at the battle pass for like my account update because I figured out something. So the first thing that we're actually going to get into is the battle pass. I did not know that if you pay for the battle pass continually, the upgrades in the battle pass actually the rewards in the battle pass upgrade. What I mean by that is, you see here it says premium plus reward detail, right? So already a premium plus thing that's supposed to be like a leveled up thing is the fact that I'm getting 10 SSR stones, or 10 SR stones now, right? Or 10, 15, 20, whatever. I'm getting SR stones, and then even things that'll get me towards making an SSR character shard, and even making an SSR character skill crystal. And the character shard is interesting because on the first, we're about to get tower, right? On the first first 50 floors, I'm sorry, of tower, you get 8 materials of this right here. So when the dead man successfully beats all 50 floors of tower, if they give them to us all at one sitting, I hope so. If I beat that, then get this, then that automatically gives me a free character dupe, and I'm obviously just going to give the character dupe to Yuta. I don't think Yuta is a bad character, I just think that he's not a good character unless you have dupes. But if I get a second dupe for Yuta, that changes his starting curse energy from 40 to 50, so every little bit helps. But also, guys, at the parts where you get cubes, or no, right here, you're supposed to get even more experience items. Now right here, if I click on this, you can see there's cubes and impure Jujutsu crystals in here. So I'll open this. I think it either had 100 or 200 crystals in it, and then it also had, you know, SR skill upgrade materials, which is way better than just getting extra experience. Getting something that's gonna directly help me get more summons, that's insane. And then also, I hope this one is 500 cubes with the... Oh, okay, I see. Because if you look, it's telling you what's in the chest basically with the cubes. So with the cubes is this, 2 of these. With the cubes on level 20 is 3 of these. So yes, the battle pass is the first thing I wanted to say is updated, because if you don't know, in the JP version, they are going to release like a story pass where, like, if you pay for it, if you've already beaten some story chapters, you're just gonna get a big amount of rewards dropped in your face. There's gonna be one right here. There's like the first 7 chapters, I think, which is like basic story, I guess you could say, and then like right here is gonna be chapter 7 through 15, which is like advanced story, I guess you could say. So you'll be able to pay for passes from both of these and get a lot of really crazy rewards. And honestly, I'm trying to go ahead and just set the tone and be caught up on my battle pass and everything, especially if it's going to keep improving every single time I pay for it. Upgrade it with premium rewards. Upgrade the premium rewards with continued purchase. So that means just keep buying it and you will keep going up in rewards. Not to say that you guys need to buy the premium pass. I just wanted to get the premium pass because I'm really enjoying JJK, and this is just a nice little surprise that I didn't know was going to happen. Now, to really get this account showcase started off, we're going to look at my characters. So guys, I will tell you right now, every character that has a favorite on them, they were all characters that I was like, okay, maybe I should work on these characters for mono teams in the future. It wouldn't hurt to have these characters, you know, because like some of the characters are rare, some of them are SR, but like Mechamaru proves to do good damage for me time and time again. You know, Shoko's the only healer in the game, so that's useful. Yaga's one of the best buffers in the game, useful. Ichiji's a buffer. Kaito, oh my god, don't even get me started on Kaito. Best rare character in the game, hands down, no argument, right? But then I thought about it. I was like, I'm just sitting here and I have all these extra, you know, cursed grade collection object materials, blah blah blah. So then I thought about it. I was like, you know what, why not just get every single character grade 8 in my account? And that is exactly what I did. So I wish you could go to the next character from this screen right here, but like Yuji's grade 8, this Fushigado's grade 8, and he's a rare character. Like, everybody who is starred is grade 8 for certain, which y'all would probably expect that, and you can tell that because all of them are level 91. Because, you know, you can get up to grade 8, and instead of getting all this stuff, you can just pick this up so you can get level 91. But I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes, Magic Knights. I actually do have everybody grade 8. Like, that panda, I have no plans for this panda. Literally, I have no plans for this panda. I think this panda is dog shit, absolute garbage. But Hey bro, when you gotta make content, you gotta make content. And now I'm thinking more of like making content that's like, oh, you know, why don't I use a mono team against this and see how it looks like? You know, mono team content is very interesting because if your team isn't mono blue, automatically you are having to figure out how to beat something without Gojo. And we are all trained to beat everything in this game with Gojo. So I feel like mono content is interesting because it does make you think, it does make you have to put together certain teams. But like, I'm not gonna go through every single character and show you that they're grade 8. I just wanted to start going through, and you'll see some useless ass characters are grade 8, so you know the rest of the characters that are in between. You know, you have really useless characters, you have really useful characters. With me showing you all these random characters right here, then you guys know that all the characters in between are also worked on. Also, I like to do account showcases before new characters drop because at the moment I am missing 3 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So at the moment there are currently 36 Jujutsu sorcerers in the game. No, 38 if you include Hanami and Jogo in the shop for free-to-plays. But if you're talking about summonable characters, there are 36 in the game, and the only 3 that I'm missing are Domain Expansion Fushiguro, the SR Inumaki, and then the SR Panda, which the SR Inumaki and Panda, who gives a shit? They are SR characters that they asked you to spend your money for before Yuta came out, before Geto came out, before Hollow Purple Girl. Like, no. Spending your money on SR characters on a banner is absolute asinine behavior, and if you did that, bro, I'm not even sorry for you. There was nothing to help you. You were just gonna be a psychopath, and it was determined from birth. Good job, I guess, right? But now all my characters are grade 8, and I'm working on getting all my characters level 91. And since I am not summoning for Gojo, Yuji, or Momo unless they give us a free multi, or you know, and whenever they feel like they can update the standard tickets, right? I'm not summoning for those characters until then. So as of right now, I quite literally do not have a character that I need to be worried about working on unless they drop Principal Yaga before the half anniversary. And even if they drop Principal Yaga before the half anniversary, if my cubes are not looking in a range where I can get them both guaranteed, then I don't think Yaga's getting picked up either. Yaga's gonna have to wait for the standard ticket banner as well. But I mean, that's just what it is. They're gonna change up the release date, they're gonna change up the schedule and everything, which I don't really mind. If the Japanese version of the game did not exist in the first place, you would have never known when the characters are coming out anyway. Yeah, multiple banners on top of each other sucks, but I mean, like, Hollow Purple Gojo is good, but so is Toji, so is Young Gojo, and those guys, as far as I know, are half anniversary characters, so they should still be at the same point, right? Obviously, I'm talking about characters who are months away, but I mean, bro, just wait it out. All the stuff that they're giving us, you have a lot to do in this game now, right? What you have to do in this game is you have to farm up experience and all these materials to work on your characters. Okay, if you're completely done with that, you know, skills is not as linear and as fast of a process as basic character growth. So now all of a sudden you're focusing more on domain investigation, and you can only do 3 of these a day at most. So domain investigation is kind of time gated a little bit. You always have map events, you always have story events that you still need to be farming out. I bet you people got part of the way through the rewards and said, oh, I don't care anymore. But please farm through all the stuff and get all the stuff. That's just gonna make you better as a player. Cursed object collection. If you haven't finished all these, finish all of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the point. These are the points that we need to be at now, guys, because they're starting to add new stuff. In a little bit, literally in 20 hours, there's gonna be a new story chapter. It's gonna be harder than the missions we already had. If you couldn't beat those missions, you got work to do. But they're gonna have a new story chapter, which means they're gonna add new cursed object collection, which means that you're going to be able to push your characters to the next level. Then they're also going to be adding the tower under here, right? And the tower is going to be absolutely maniacal. The first level of the tower on the Japanese version is 30k CP. So we still have plenty of things to work towards, Magic Knights. So don't fall into that illusion of thinking that you don't have to work on anything. But yeah, like I said, all my characters are like grade 9 and stuff like that, or grade 8 and everything like that. And yes, I will be pushing every single character to grade 9, but I won't be doing it all at the same time. Realistically, what I'll probably do is go down my list here, or honestly, it'll probably be Gojo first. It'll probably be Gojo first, hands down. It'll be Gojo, and then it'll be Yuta, because Yuta sucks balls for me right now, and I have to do everything that I can in my power to make him a stronger competitive unit, because I already went balls deep and did a pity for him, so I'd feel ridiculous not using him everywhere that I could. But Yuta and Gojo are going to be the first two who get level 97, and then honestly, Yuta's going to get the Phantom Seal because he's not that impressive in my opinion, so I need to do whatever I can to make him impressive. Other characters who will probably get the level 97 like relatively quickly, definitely it'll be I can tell y'all the first 7 right here off top, easily, easy peasy. First 7: Yuta, Gojo, Yaga, Nanami, Kaito. Where is he? Mekamaru, and then Shoko. Those are my first 7 that I'm going to give level 97. In what order, I'm not sure, but Gojo and Yuta are definitely going to be first, because level 97 is not going to be that hard to achieve. I am literally, the story mode, like everybody else is waiting for the new story chapter. No, the story chapter is sitting scared, waiting to reveal itself, because it knows as soon as it comes out, I'm going to be thrashing. That's the story. The story chapter is scared of me. Y'all are scared of the story chapter. The story chapter is scared of me. I'm about to abolish that story, obliterate that story, and get all my characters level 97 in the blink of an eye, bro. Especially because one thing that does kind of suck is how much experience you need to get a character all the way up. Because like I've had up to like 1.3 million experience, and that's enough to get her to level 90, not 91. So it's like characters need so much experience for level 91, which means that level 97 is going to be a biggie experience. So probably what's going to end up happening is all the characters that are already level 91, since they're level 91, I'm going to go ahead and just do that little push to, or you know what? All of my essential characters who are 91 will get the 97 first, and maybe some extras that I like to put here and there. And then afterwards, if I'm not using too many of the other 91 characters, I will go back and double down and try to get all these characters pushed up to 91, and then I can start pushing everything to 97. But for right now, just focus on the essentials. That's how it always goes. Whenever something new comes out and every character has access to it, don't fall for that trap. Focus on the essentials first, and then when you've done the essentials, then move out to everything else. What do I mean by essentials? I mean, I'm going to work on my main team characters who I always cycle out. I'm going to beat all the content that I can that's out at the moment. And if I get stuck on some form of content somewhere, that's when we start to go back to the drawing board and start to work on other characters and stuff. But you guys need to actually be trying to apply yourselves and trying to beat these stages before you just go wasting your materials all willy-nilly. Free-to-play players, and I know this is off base coming from me who spends money in the game, but I talk to free-to-play players a lot because I like to spend money like a sweat, but play like a free-to-play. So what does that mean? I spend money to get what I want, and then if I don't desire it, like super, like if it's not like, you know, a limited character and I'm like, oh, I need it, like if it's just something that I can farm up, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna farm and put in all the work that I need to do this. I might not be happy about it, but I'm gonna make sure that every day I'm gonna farm whatever it is that I need to farm to the fullest extent that it can be farmed, to make sure that I'm not lacking on anything. So free-to-play players that you're getting them grades up. I have no idea what I was leading up to, actually. I forgot it halfway through my sentence, but make sure that you're getting your grades up. Make sure that you're working on these characters. Oh, and also, working on these characters gives you extra, I didn't notice, but if you look at the character ranks, so if you look at character ranks and you go right here to bonus detail, you can see right here, the total bonus that I get to any UG character is an extra 1,656 HP, an extra 534 physical technique, an extra 81 curse technique, right? If I go right here, so right here, overall character ranking, UG is getting all of this just from all the character rankings being 349 together. Then UG is getting 18, or getting this stuff from being character rank 18. And then from all of the UGs in my account being grade 8, which is literally just the green UG, the SSR, and then the rare UG. From both of them being grade 8, all together, the game is seeing a total grade of 16, so then I'm getting even more stats right here. So if you guys don't think that working on all of your characters matters, it absolutely does, because I have all the, so say for instance, I have all 3 of these Makis grade 8 actually. So yeah, let's look at Maki, because Maki should be overall grade 24 then at that point. Literally. So you see the buffs are a little different from her. We're still getting the same 349 buff, but these buffs are a little bit lower because of character rank, but this buff is a little bit higher because I have her overall grade to 24. So guys, do not sleep on this. Also, like when you're bored and you feel like there's absolutely nothing to do and you feel like, oh, I'll never use this character, still work on the character, because let's see, this panda sucks balls, right? And this panda's kind of sucks, but when the red panda comes out, he's not that great. But already having these 2 pandas worked on are just going to give him a little bit more help initially, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you're not going to use a character that much, and even if the character kind of sucks, you never know when they're going to release a very good version of the character. So that's why, you know, I'm working on Yaga, or I'm working on Yaga because Yaga's an absolute god. But literally when they release that SSR Yaga, I'm already gonna have some groundwork laid for him just from off of working on this Yaga. So make sure you're spreading your materials across your characters efficiently. But now let's go ahead and jump over to our recollection bids. And also one more thing that I noticed, I have both the Fushigro's grade 8. So if I got my hands on domain expansion Fushiguro and got him grade 8, he'd be looking kind of crazy. Alright guys, my recollection bits are no surprise. I've been absolutely snapped on recollection bits since day one. We have the non-standard recollection bit, which is like the best bit for Gojo in the game, always. But it actually is just like the best bit for anybody who is a curse technique user in the game, because this gives you an 85% boost to curse technique. And then this gives you an ultimate gauge whenever a wave starts, so you can spam your ultimates really well with this one. So characters who have longer ultimate load up times, that helps them out quite a bit. Some updates since the last time you guys have seen this. I did get this to 4-star instead of 3-star. I think it was 3-star in the last video. It could have been 2-star even. Oh, let's give it, yes, cool. We got a level 5. So getting a little bit of growth in video as well is never gonna hurt. This one I like to say is like a physical version of non-standard, except for it's not fully dumping it into physical. This one has still some cursed energy like properties to it. So it's not as good, I would say, but it's solid for, I'd say it's probably good for like a hybrid DPS like Nanami or something like that. This right here is the best page in the game for Yaga because it fills up everybody's ultimate gauge, along with him doing his buff. So he's going to make people hit harder, he's going to fill their ultimates up faster. It just synergizes really well, and it's a 2-turn ultimate gauge fill rate, and it's a 35% boost. And if the enemy is broken, he'll recover himself 200 ultimate gauge, which when you use him with Gojo, it's very easy for you to break characters. This page I was using quite a bit because it increases everybody's damage dealt to enemies by 35% for 1 turn, and it comes back after like 7 turns. It comes back after like 7 turns. This right here gives you 200 ultimate gauge whenever the battle starts, so not as good as non-standard. But this one, while it is good for the damage dealt that increase by 35%, this right here actually is a free-to-play page they gave you. The stats are probably better on it. Let me upgrade it a little. Oh, I can only upgrade it 1 level. So as of right now, the stats are going to be 18.6% HP, 18.6% physical technique, and 18.6% on curse technique. Then this one right here is just giving physical, so it's not giving any curse technique at all. And another reason why I don't like this page anymore is because this one, you have to have your ultimate to be able to do this, right? This one, you don't have to have your ultimate to be able to do it. It's a much smaller buff, a much more minor buff, but at least I don't need my ultimate to do it, which means it gives me more freedom of increasing everybody's damage dealt, and it also can increase break damage from the 4th turn, and it also gives you cursed energy on top of the physical energy. So I have come to like this page quite a bit, and I will be upgrading it a little more. I like to use this page with Shoko, just because whenever I'm healing somebody else with her basic skill, when I try to heal somebody with a basic skill, I also like to heal Shoko a little bit as well, and this one is giving all stats too, so that's a very nice touch. And this also gives damage taken decrease by 20% to give Shoko that little extra bit of survivability. This page I use on Kaito sometimes whenever I'm using Mekamaru, because Mekamaru cannot be healed by reverse curse technique, but he can be healed by this or by his combo skill. So this page works really well, just kind of like as a healer kind of thing, or not even when you're not running a healer. Actually, this works really well as a substitution for your healer because that's a 30% heal that you're getting, and if you can get this to 3-star, then I imagine it is a 35% heal. Yes, 35% heal. Been nice if it jumped up to 40, but 35% heal, I'll take it. Actually, I can 5-star one of these pages, but 5-star really isn't worth it. I mean, it's extra stats, it is worth it, but what's more worth it is getting the first dupe on a page because you unlock the second part of it, and then getting the 3rd dupe on a page because you upgrade the first little thing. This is the page I love to give to Nobara. It's for cursed energy, and sometimes I run Nobara and Gojo on the same team, so this is just like a dumbed down version of non-standard, except Nobara doesn't get 40, it doesn't get 200 ultimate gauge whenever a wave starts, only 10 cursed energy when the battle starts, which still does help her out in the first turn because that gives her a little extra wiggle room to work with off rip initially. This one also, I heard people say this one wasn't good, but I think I want to use this one on my green Nanami just to see how he performs, because you know, crits and black flashes sound pretty menacing to me. But honestly, I'd probably still use the, that could be for green Nanami, and the other one could be for This one is like for support Nanami because this one is like a support type of skill. Slight gap is okay. This one is good. I accidentally traded in 2 of the pages for it, but I still got the other 2 pages that I needed to unlock the full thing for this right here. 60% curse energy increase itself for 2 turns. So just another dumbed down version of non-standard. But when the turn starts, if your health is no more than 50%, gives 30% increased damage dealt, increased itself for 3 turns. So that damage dealt can be pretty solid. Is there anything else I want to go over really? There's no other pages. I have other pages here that are decent, but like I don't use them a lot. Like this one's really good for Tokyo Jujutsu High students. But yeah, I don't use a lot of these other pages too much. I already have like my set like staple pages. These are the pages from Yuta's banner. I summoned it 3 times, got the first copy and then 2 dupes of it. But yeah, if you see something not starred, I don't really plan on working on it too seriously. If you see something that is starred, then like I think it's a good page. These are some more SR pages I have, SSR pages I have down here. This one's ass. This one I don't like. This one is okay in my opinion. This one's okay in my opinion. It requires you to have, or it deals damage to you when you use it. This one requires you to be in like a lower health range. The buffs that you get from it aren't that bad, but it's having to be in that lower health range. You have to have less than 50% HP for that. Which is, you know what, I'll work on it. That is a very achievable thing in this game, believe it or not. It is, and especially when stuff starts to get higher level and you're working on your characters more, they're going to have a lot bigger of an HP pool, and then they're going to be able to fall into the 50% health range a lot easier and a lot more comfortably without you having to worry about them dying. Something I didn't do last time is show y'all what my highest CP team is, and I just did quick format. Apparently my highest CP team is looking like this right here, 59k 552,000. I know somebody is probably looking at this video rolling in a bed right now like Deadman's ass, right? Because my account's not even at 60k like immortal I am. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I know y'all expected me to be at like 75k or 60 or 80k or whatever, but yeah, no, that's not the case at the moment. We're only at 59k right now, but I do plan on getting another dupe for Yuta in the future here with Tower. That's the only real upgrade I can say is probably going to happen to this team in the near future. I do have a page so I could upgrade this if I wanted to, but we'll see about that. I need to use it a few more times before I feel comfortable just throwing the dupe in there. But that's it for like the highest team. Now I can just kind of talk about my progress across the entire game, and then that'll be the end of the video. Funny enough, guys, the day actually just reset, and I just picked up a nice little AP pack, so I'm gonna pick up my gifts out of the mail here. 400 cubes, we will take it because the dead man is struggling for cubes. I streamed yesterday and somebody hopped into my Twitch stream, Bulat, and used their points to make me do a summon, so I summoned on Yuta's banner again, even though I didn't really feel like it. I need to take away that point reward or make it cost way more points, one of the two. That point reward is from when I used to play BCM and I was down to summon whenever, but like this game, nah, we cutting that shit out, bro. Alright, for regular quest, I have all the cursed object collection completed right now. I have all the domain investigation completed right now. I need to do this later. I'm not going to worry about doing it right now. Also, guys, this is so bougie. It says new under where it says clear, actually. Okay, it wanted me to click on it. I was going to say, it said new under the where it said clear. That looks so ugly. But we have domain investigation that I need to beat a little bit later on. They need to upgrade domain investigation and put like a multiplier on it so you can get more drops from it per run you do, in my personal opinion. But that's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. All of the enhancements quest, I have them all beaten out to level to the 18 star point. They actually just added a new level to this in the JP version for the 1st anniversary, and I pray that this is one of the things that they update way before it updated in JP for the global side of the game. Since all this stuff is coming so fast, that means that there's a chance that a lot of other stuff can come really fast, and I'm excited for some things and not so excited for other things. The last video that I did, I didn't have all these 3-starred, but I did have all of these. I have all of these 3-star now, and honestly, I guess I can leave the videos linked down below to how I did each one of these, because I have a video for all of these. Yeah, I'll link all those down below for you. It's just this is more like a chill video. I ain't really got no direction with this right now. I'm just showing y'all everything. But yeah, all these have been beaten all the way, and honestly, I'm kind of thinking about going back through them and just using like different cool team ideas just to beat them, just for video sake, you know, just to have a little fun with it. Then if you come to the map event, I have cleared the entire map out on the map event. Everything's completely destroyed here. Then if you come to the event mission, I don't think I've beaten all this because they want you to do something 5. Like these are daily, so this is always going to be here. but like I've beaten all the normal progress missions for this, and once you beat all of these, I say you're pretty much good with the challenge. Well, no, once you beat all of those and get all the rewards out of the shop, I'd say you're good on the challenge. But all this stuff, oh, what? I didn't even realize I'm missing the recollection bits in these, so it looks like I'm going to have to get into these rewards right here and actually like grind those down, because it only costs 10, so that's actually very cost effective. So I'll probably focus on doing this a little bit later today. But then also, where are all the battles at? All the boss battles, there we go. There are regular boss battles in here. I guess Miguel is kind of like a special boss battle because he's not a cursed spirit. He gives you more drops than the rest of these boss battles, just so you guys know. Then also, I have the score challenge right here, and on the score challenge, I have completed all of the score rewards, so I'm chilling on this. The first time I did it, I actually got like right under 10 million. I got all this stuff, and then I came back once I got Yuta, and then I easily cleared 10 million. But that's it for the map event. And then the story event, there we go. The story event, I have literally already gone through, I think, page 10's rewards, probably like 3 times already. And honestly, after the last time I did it, I was like, wow, these rewards really are whatever. I'm good off of this. Like, look at this. These are really good, but you only get 5 of these every time you do this. 200 times 300 is literally just 6,000? 60,000. No. 60,000 JP? 60,000 JP ain't shit. Matter of fact, yeah, that could be 60,000 JP. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Yeah, so like honestly, I'm already done with all the rewards on this map or this story event right here, and I just don't feel that it is worth farming anymore. Now, in the future, story events are going to evolve, and they're going to have like very long reward list, right? So like this right here, right now on the JP version, this doesn't stop at 10. 10 is like, they dropped cosmetics in the game, and they dropped the new Yuji, and they dropped the new Gojo, and Yuji has a cosmetic, Gojo has a cosmetic. You pay for Gojo's cosmetic, I think 20 bucks. Yuji's cosmetic comes in this for free, right? So what you do is, you get all the way up to number 10, and then that's Yuji's cosmetic, and then even after you get Yuji's cosmetic, they have 5 more pages of rewards afterwards. So they are definitely going to be upgrading the rewards in this and make it more worth your while, but as of right now, it's once you get them first few rewards, it's not really worth going all the way through this over and over and over again. Honestly, you probably get better benefits if you just farm what you wanted or needed directly. You probably just get better results that way. But I don't think there's my friend invite thing. My friend invite thing. There are 18 out of 20 players on this list, and I have just 2 more people I need to get to chapter 9 episode 12. Once I get to chapter 9 episode 12, I'm big chilling. I've gotten all of the 6,000 cubes that you can get from this. So guys, if you did my friend invite code and you're still working on this, please do finish up chapter 9 episode 12. If it's not done by this point, the people who used it probably quit the game, but hey, we'll cross that hurdle when we cross that hurdle. If you are trying to help the dead man out, then my code is right here. You can just add it up right now. But I think that that's legit everything for my account. I can't think of anything else that I need to go over. I mean, I'm just gonna pick up this. I'm gonna do the dispatch, but I mean, that's nothing I need to go over. Actually, I do kind of want to go over that. So you can see here that my dispatch teams are all at 25 stars except for this last one right here. And there are actually missions in the mission section here, right? That are like dispatch a team. Here we go. Clear any dispatch any number of times, so that's why you want to do dispatch every day, but clear any dispatch with CP rank 10 or above. So the CP rank is literally just like the 25s I was just showing y'all, right? You can see the mission goes all the way up from 10 to 25 right here, but it doesn't go past 25 is the max that you can get on that. So once you can get all of your dispatches to 25, that is the most effective dispatch runs you will get ever in the game, because you're getting 25, you're working on all these missions at the same exact time every single time. But that, I believe, is it for my account showcase, my account update for a month in. And I just wanted to emphasize to you guys, like, when I say be ready for stuff, like, I'm not just telling y'all to be ready for stuff. Like, I'm dead ass, I'm legitimate getting ready for stuff. So, like, if y'all don't think that I'm clearly ready for grade 9, level 97, the new story chapter, tower and everything, then you had to have just been watching the video in reverse. I don't know. And even if you watch the video in reverse, you still see all the crazy shit on my account. But yeah, guys, make sure that you're ready for all this stuff, man. I need to go in and change this team up and try to get it up to 25 stars, but realistically, I'm too lazy, and I already had set the dispatch. So that sounds like a tomorrow dead man problem. But if you guys did enjoy the video, or if my account inspired you to grind your account a little bit more or something like that, I don't know, then please go down below, drop that like. It helps the dead man out a monumental deal. Then you can also go down below and comment and tell me what you didn't like about this video so I can ignore you and laugh promptly. But that's gonna be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. I hope that y'all having a good day, and I hope that y'all are still enjoying JJK. And again, do not let this 3 banner clusterfuck scare you. It is okay. The banners are here, and then the banners aren't gonna be here, and then the characters are gonna be on standard banners. It'll be okay. Peace out, Magic Knights.